Hopefully this is gonna work.
You're good.
It's going live. Awesome. All right,
Yep.
nice. And then here we are. We're on back on Zoom. Everybody, I haven't turned my camera around so nobody knows where we are. Some people might know where we are. Ooh, North County coming in right now. Super cool. I know it looks a little bit dark. There we go. Maybe I can fix it up here and it puts a little bit of light. But I went to the park where I was going to do the workout, and I was also going to work out with my buddy Landon. And they were doing tree trimming. So they were cutting down trees, and it was going to be loud can be with chainsaws and trucks. So I came to my second favorite place in the world. Hi, Samantha. And I'm here right now. So, everybody, I'm going to turn the camera around. And who do we have doing the breathing mata?
Me.
Nick.
Nick.
Yeah.
All right. And while Nick's doing the breathing motto, I'm going to be moving, so you can keep the split screen on me and then one on Nick. All right. Are you ready? When Nick does the countdown, I'll turn the camera around.
All right, here we go, everyone. And by body, two and one, and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy. And breathe out the bad. Breathe in the big. And breathe out the wood. And breathe in your bubble. Do we have a dog with trumpet
He's at the beach.
at the beach?
Right. So I came down. I think I even said something last week about saying I'm going to come to the beach this week. And so here we are, everybody. And we're at a pretty cool beach. This is where me and my buddy Cole used to work out. And Cole used to run up and down these stairs. He would run up and down 10 times in a workout. So one workout, he'd go 10 times. And we had a really good workout place that we like to get warmed up at that was just around the corner. So we're going to walk down there. We're going to go down onto the sand, and then we're going to kind of walk through the sand and the water. Thanks, Sophie. And we're Karen. And then we're gonna go over to the little workout station. So to start us off, Nick, why don't you, if you want to get unmuted, Nick, and maybe take us through some breathing exercises while I'm walking down the beach. We can kind of do a breathing exercises while we're moving along. So look at this, coming down here, going down kind of off the pebbles, and then you can see here's the sand right here.
Can I request Nick, can you let us mute you because your name always disappears when you mute yourself?
Are you saying to mute John?
No, Nick always mutes himself, and it's hard for me to
He's unmuted now. He's unmuted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Nick.
The first one is they lay down, roll your eyes, and then we are. And feel the down your temple down your breath. Now feel that temple down your breath. Then they breathe in through your belly and roll the belly out. They do the madam and now and another. One more time and now and another. Now they more spinal, they spinal and now forward and back and then and then. exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. They doing more. They do it then. Now, if you want to, you just think that way, then now you spinal the inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. If you want, you then do your can feel your breath moving. We be do you them inhale, exhale. Leave it doing. I think by the down 5, 4. Be breathing, everyone. 3, 2, and 1. It's better to middle and then when you do the up and exhale when you do the down. Now they didn't do them every day the boy do and now they bow and they're down up and then they're down. Do more than that and they're up and they're down and they're up and they're down. One more and they're up and they're down. Now, boy, you did forward and then back to the middle. The next one that we would wait, see the spinal do and now, and then there one day. And now the bind, and then they'll do it behind you better do. And now, there. We do the more deep. And when you are ready for your mouth, and we do the other thing. And then up, and then back forward. And then up, and then back to the. And then up, back to the. Two more. And then down. And then down. And then up. And then back to the middle. Now we will do them. How we do the way do. And then I do. The boys everyone. And then the up, and then your hand up, and then the up, do your hand up, and at the point they do you died. Now our point that you do done.
That
You're
was
done.
terrific.
You done.
I'm really proud of you, man. You did a great job getting us kicked off with that. Again, kind of a meditation, kind of a workout for our lungs. Also getting a workout in for our spine right there with the spinal twist. I was doing that kneeling down. And the reason I'm kneeling down is because I came to my super secret little workout place, and where me and my buddy Cole used to work out, and they would have these lifeguard towers that we would do exercises on. And guess what? The lifeguard towers are gone. They're not here. They're out on the beaches, and they're being used for extra safety for the summer. So we're going to do impromptu. We're going to hang out, and this is still a really cool spot. So we're going to do the workout here.
Calling a water break outside.
Nice. Water break. I'm going to grab my water. I set it down right behind.
Thank you, Carla.
Also right behind me, and you might be able to see kind of in the picture in some of the area, there are ducks here. So there's ducks that are all behind me, and this is like a little lagoon. Let's see if I can turn the camera, and you might be able to see. There's little ducks. They're down here by the bank of the river, and there's little ducks swimming around over there, like with their parents and stuff. So it's kind of neat. We're in like a neat little spot here, and this is the northernmost part of Carlsbad. So the city of Carlsbad. This is the end of Carlsbad right here, this dirt. And on the other side right there, that's Oceanside. So that house is in Oceanside. And this dirt that I'm in is in Carlsbad. So let's go ahead and get our head and neck moving around. Nick did a great job again with kind of the breathing, the mindfulness, getting that meditation going. Let's go ahead and let's combine maybe our head and neck exercise, and let's do a kind of a meditation combination. So let's go ahead and we're going to turn our heads to the side and up and down. And what I want us to talk about is something that we can maybe see, or I want you to think about this, something you can see, something you can hear, something you can maybe smell, something you can taste, something you could even maybe feel. Remember, this is the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 kind of meditation, but we're going to add it into with our head and neck exercises. So when I turn my head over here to the right, and now I got my body pretty upright, my head's just turning to the right, I can see the ocean. Everybody saw that when we were beginning. The ocean is behind me. There's waves breaking. If I turn my head over to the left, I can see a dog that's on a walk right now. It's a golden doodle. And I see a couple homes and some palm trees. If I turn my head up and look up at the sky, thankfully I'm under some clouds right now. And so I'm under what's called the marine layer. And the marine layer is kind of the clouds that form because the ocean water is so cool and the land is so hot. Let's go ahead and bring our head down. And when I'm looking at the ground, I'm looking at a lot of rocks, and there's some sand down here and kind of some dirt mixed together and some little ants that are crawling around. That's kind of neat. And then let's go ahead again. I'm going to go over to the right side, and let me see if I can smell. I can kind of smell the ocean breeze when I turn my head kind of over this way. Let's go over to the left side. And again, maybe smelling here. Taking a nice breath in. You can smell, I can smell the plants over here. There's a lot of trees and a lot of shrubs over this way. When I lift my head up and I bring my nose up, take a deep breath in, hold it in, breathe out. I can kind of smell again the sea. The sea's kind of floating through the air. When I bring my nose down, I can kind of pretend I can think about it. You can kind of smell the sand. It has kind of like a dusty sand smell to it. So let's go ahead and go one more time over to the right. And then let's think about something you could maybe feel over there. I'm looking at the rocks, and it's really neat here. All the rocks are super smooth. All the rocks, no matter what rock I look at and pick up, they're all super smooth, and I can feel that smoothness that's made kind of over thousands and hundreds of thousands of years. Let's go over this way, and again, maybe something I can touch, and I can look over here, and again, I can find like kind of sticks and parts of the plants and things that are over here. And so all around me, I have things I can see. What if I go up? Is there anything? There's nothing I can really touch up above me. There's just air up above me, and I can reach up with my hands if I want to. I can feel the breeze. I can feel the air, but I can't trap the air. I can't really capture it. The only way we can really capture air, well, one way is that, again, when we breathe in, when we take a breath in, we just took air that was floating around our space, and we breathed it into our body, and we let it go into our body, and then again, exhale, and we let it go out. Again, moving our head in all the directions. Let's go again a couple more times. Looking over here, the ducks are making sounds. There's somebody fishing over there. There's the train tracks that way. More clouds, really happy for the clouds. And down at the ground, looking at the rocks and the sand. So remember, when you're doing your head and neck kind of routine, when you're getting warmed up with those movements, you can do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can kind of think about that as well, and kind of take into mind what you're able to maybe see or smell or feel that are maybe out in those directions. So let's go ahead and do my new neck favorite, and that's of course going to be our turtleneck, giraffe neck, and then double ear lift. So let's do turtleneck, giraffe neck, double ear lift. Then I'm going to be grabbing my water there. and I'm gonna have to stretch out my legs a little bit because right now I'm kind of kneeling down on my what people would call their shins, but on the front part of my lower leg. And so I'm gonna find maybe a neat spot. I'm also gonna show everybody a couple cool exercises that like me and my buddy Cole would do out here with the rocks and things like that. And you can play along with me, or you'll be able to kind of see what I'm doing and then practice it later on. And I'll need Karen and Sophie's help to make sure that when I do set up, that you're able to see me. I might have to adjust the camera a little bit. All right, here we go. So let's go for 3 times. Let's get our, and with, we're gonna go turtleneck to start. So turtleneck, bring that neck back. Keep your body nice and tall. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go out with giraffe neck. That's a really good one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go up with the ear lift. So my ears going up, and again, maybe my shoulders going down, and I'm getting the stretch right here. 3, 2, 1, and then I'm gonna switch to other ear lift. There we go. Shoulder down, ear up. 3, 2, 1. Going back to the turtleneck. This is round 2. 3, 2, 1. Going forward with the giraffe neck. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go up with the ear lift. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. We're gonna go over to the other ear lift, bringing it up, shoulder down. 3, 2, 1, and then one more time.
Cause you got muted.
John, you. Oh, wait, there we go.
3, 2, and 1. Who was that, Nick? I don't know. I don't know. It gets my shoulders going when I don't know. I'm also gonna grab some water. I'm gonna be right back, but I also want to see where you can see me. So Sophie and Karen, let me know. Can you see me right here? Am I in a full
Yeah,
screen?
you are.
You're a little dark, but we can see you.
Yeah, you are dark, but we can still see you fine.
Yeah.
Okay, well, the sun is right overhead. And let me see here. Tell me if this is a better view. I'm gonna turn the camera. Everybody have a sip of water real quick. And let's see if this is better, if we're kind of pointing out towards the ocean, which is might be nicer. And then I have a really nice sandy spot right here. Is that any better? Is this okay right here?
I feel like a little better. What do you think, Sophie?
I mean,
I
it
can
is
do-
it is a little better, but on the right side, it's still kind of dark.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's try one more turn. And let's see what happens if we turn this way
Mm.
and we with kind of like full ocean background and like that. How is that? Is that any better?
That's better. That's way better.
That's
Yeah.
way better. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
You know, the best spot that you just put me in is right here where there's little sticker thingies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's okay. They're not gonna.
You have a towel in your car.
You should have bought a towel.
Well, I thought the lifeguard towers were here, and I
No,
thought
towel.
I thought
Towel.
this was going to be a perfect spot. I knew.
Towel.
Not tower. Towel.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I didn't bring the towel because I thought I was going to be towers,
Oh.
and that's okay. I didn't know. I have my shoulders going up and down. Let's get our shoulders doing a little bit of shoulder movement. So let's start with some up and down with the shoulders, and let's just get them going. Just kind of thoughtfully, you know, it doesn't have to be too fast and it doesn't have to be too slow, but I want you to really think about your shoulders. Think about trying to bring them up. Really think about trying to bring them down. That's the one that not a lot of people they don't think about lowering their shoulders and bringing them back. Try to imagine you have like something on your back shoulder and you're trying to put it in your back pocket. Of course, that's not going to happen, but think about it. You know, think about trying to get that shoulder down. And then again, kind of bringing it up. Bringing it up, I feel, is sometimes easier than bringing it down. You might feel the same, or you might have it different. You might say, no, I feel like I can bring it down. Bringing it up takes some time. Let's go ahead and alternate with those two. Let's do a little, this is a reciprocating. So let's reciprocate. So reciprocate with one up, one down. And again, you can see my arms are just hanging down. I'm not doing anything. Nothing with my elbows, nothing with my hands or wrists. Nice. And then let's do an alternate. So let's go one up, one down. one up, one down. Nice, just like that. There you go. One up, down, all by itself. It's just kind of going. And you get to kind of, I feel like you do a better job sometimes when you do just the one. Your brain only has the one side to think about. Neat. Let's go for one more on each side. One and one. Nice. The next one, let's do. I always like doing it in case somebody's watching me, which there's a couple of people that could be watching me from their, like their beach houses, which that's kind of fun. Let's do Carrie's bear hug with the alligator mouth with the whole thing. So again, I'm kneeling down for this, and so that's going to make some of my exercises a little different than if you're standing or if you're sitting down. You don't have to be kneeling down though to do any of this. This is just, I want to be in a good shot for the screen. And look at that, you got some big waves and stuff behind me. So think about bringing our elbows back. So elbow is going to be going behind my body, elbow back, come across the front of my body. So now you can see I'm touching my shoulder blade with this hand. And then we're going to go just again side to side. So a little side to side tip, and then doing what again Coach Emily called was, I think, the crocodile mouth. So we're going back again with the arms, or crocodile arm, going across our body, giving ourselves a hug, gonna give it a tip, gonna give it a tip. And that's kind of, again, kind of working on our spine, trying to get things through here going. So let's go back, across, one tip to this side, one tip to the other side. Arms are gonna go open and open. Let's do it again. Let's go for three more of these. Back, across. Ooh, a duck just like jumped in the water. Gonna tip to one side, gonna tip to the other side, gonna open and open, bringing it back again, back, across, gonna tip, gonna alligator and alligator or crocodile. Well, who knows the difference between crocodile and alligator? Does anybody know? There's some big differences on geography and what type of water they like. So again, great job, everybody. We're going.
A
Get the shoulder blades with it.
crocodile more smooth than alligator, or is it opposite?
I think the crocodile is the bigger one, and the crocodile, I'm pretty sure, has a longer nose. The alligator has like a shorter nose, and I'm pretty sure that the alligators, they like more fresh water. I could be wrong on this. I think the alligators like a little bit more fresh water, and the crocodiles like a little bit more of a salty or like a brackish water. So they might be like where an ocean and a river meet up, you might find crocodiles in there. But I don't think we have crocodiles in the US, in the United States. I don't know if we have any crocodiles, maybe in Florida, because Coach Emily's in Florida all the time. Maybe she knows about it. But there's definitely alligators. That's why I always think this is alligator mouth when we're doing that one. So let's go ahead and do our 4-point core move. So I like the 4-point core move when I'm in a kneeling position. I don't do it too often, but the ground touch is kind of neat because it's just kind of right here, So if you're ever doing this exercise from a kneeling position, it's pretty good. And we'll take advantage of this moment, and then we'll have a water break after we do this one. So let's do 4 and 4. We'll do 4 on each side, and let's alternate. So let's go right side, left side. So let's go with our teacup going up. We'll do twist reach going across. We'll coffee pot, drop it down, and then with the core reach or the ground reach, I like this one. I'm just kind of falling forward, but I'm still sticking my butt out. So again, now let's go up overhead. So I got overhead twist across the body, teacup, and then I'm just going to lean down, hand on the ground, push back up. So this is a good ground touch. If you're not ready to do ground touch from a standing position, you could kneel down and you could practice ground touching. You don't have nearly as far to go. So here we go. So we're going teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch, going to the other side, teacup. Nice job. Twist reach, coffee pot, and a ground touch. Here we go. Back to this side. We have 2 more on each side. As you can see, I'm not going too fast. I'm really just trying to feel the movement in my core, I put my hand on like a little spiky thing right there. Here we go. Teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. Here we go. Last one on each side. Teacup, twist reach, coffee pot, and a ground touch. Here we go. One more on this side. Teacup. Excellent. Twist reach, coffee pot, and a ground touch. So again, the reason I wanted to do that one was because I'm doing the kneeling position and getting down the ground. Remember, if I was standing up and I had to do the ground touch, that would require me to come all the way down and then push back up. So I'm kind of doing a squat with my legs as well. When I'm in the kneeling position, I just kind of stick out my butt and then I let my body kind of just go forward. So if you think about it, there's not a whole lot of fear. I'm not have any anxiety that I might fall and not be able to catch myself. So if you're working on the ground touch and you're thinking, I want to do some repetition, doing this would be good too, because you can just kind of kneel down and then you could just practice putting a hand on the ground, or you could even do two hands. So you could go for a ground touch with two-handed ground touch. We've seen Nick do this. And then you're just pushing yourself back up into that kneeling position. So this,
crocodile in Florida when they were on
really?
vacation.
So there are crocodile. Okay. So Carla's seen it down there. Let's have some water, everybody. I thought I was missing out on my water break too. Yeah, so I mean, crocodiles and alligators, they're probably like cousins, I wonder if they get along though. If you put them together, crocodiles and alligators, I wonder if they'd end up becoming friends and like doing things together, like hanging out, or if they wouldn't like each other. I bet they'd be friends because they like the same food and they like the water and swimming, and they kind of look the same. They look like dinosaurs. All right, everybody, let's go ahead. And for our next exercise, I want to do something using these rocks in front of me. Now, if you're ever at the beach, a lot of beaches are going to have an abundance of like these beach rocks. And again, you can kind of pick up any beach rocks, and a lot of them are real smooth. And so with these beach rocks, you can add to yourself a little bit of resistance to whatever exercise you're going to be doing. So for me, what I want to think about doing is doing my wrist exercises, but I'm going to be trying to hold kind of onto these beach rocks. So two things are different now. Now I have weight in my hand, and I'm also squeezing. I'm kind of holding onto this rock. So I'm engaging muscles. The muscles are working. How do you know they're working? Because the rock's not falling down. And so if I'm holding onto the rock and I got it here, I'm kind of working against gravity. Now I'm going to get a different type of benefit from my wrist because of the engagement. And then now I'm having some motion and some mobility. So let's go again. Think about going up and down. Ooh, and I can feel this more on the side with the heavier rock. Let's go side to side. So again, I'm just kind of moving my wrist side to side while I'm just holding onto these rocks. And this could be anything that you could hold on to. And then let's try some rotation. We have the rock rotation here. And again, this is kind of neat because I'm having two extra effects. Now what we're going to do, let's go 3, 2, 1, and then drop what we're holding. And then let's do those again. And wow, you're going to feel the difference. I promise you that. There's a big difference now because not only are the muscles relaxed, they're not having to hold on to that rock anymore. They're also less the resistance. And so again, that resistance pretty far away from our core for me. So that's going to feel pretty heavy all the way out there in my hand and relax. So again, when I'm using the rock, that's another way to do this. So another one I could look at doing, and you could do this again. If you had a rock, you could do this. And let's go ahead. I'm going to do a rock transfer when I do an overhead press. So what we're going to do is we're going to go up, up, down, and down. Just the real standard bicep curl overhead press. But what I'm going to do with this time is I'm going to take the rock and I'm going to switch it out each time. So I go up, down, and then I switch the rock out and I'm going up and down. So I have this little extra motion that I have to think about each time I go down, where I'm going up, up, down, down, and then a switch. Up, up, down, down, switch. And so I'm adding in that kind of technical hand move to this exercise. Now, if I wanted to, if I really wanted to give myself a new challenge with this, I could transfer it out overhead. So look at that. So I go up over my head and I'm going to do a hand exchange over my head and then bring it down. And why do I want to do something like that? If somebody might be like, isn't that kind of, you have a rock above your head. Isn't that maybe a little dangerous? And that, and in some ways it kind of is. And that's what is going to get my body to really fire up. It's going to get my thoughts to really get going on how are my muscles doing? How is the rock? Is everything moving the way I want it to? Let's go ahead and go for about 5 more of these. And do I have control? Am I able to hand it off? My brain's going to get that signal from the feeling of the rock in one hand and also the touch of the rock in the other hand. Here we go. 2 more. Going up, switch, down, going up, switch, and down. And so again, just switching out that rock from hand to hand, it's going to give my mind a little something extra to think about. And again, it's just a rock, but it definitely adds a big kind of addition to your exercise. Same thing with your arm lift. So we could do an arm lift where we're going to lift up. One hand has the rock, the other hand doesn't. I come down, I do a switch, and now I'm switching. Now this hand doesn't have the rock and that one does. And let's try something out like that. If you have like a sandbag or something, you could do this switch. Now we've seen Byron, he's done the switcheroo even behind his back. And that takes just an extra level of concentration. And you could even go in front and then back, but you have to think about it. This is the exercise where you got to think about it. You got to put your mind into your thought, into what you're going to do. And then your body will follow along with what you're thinking about doing. I think I'm going to do a change of direction. And then so I'm able to do a change of direction. But you can see every time I lift up and go down, I do a hand exchange. Let's go 4, 4, 3. Ooh, I can feel it. 2 and 1. So what's neat about this also is that when you're doing for endurance, like what we kind of just did there, when you start to get tired on one side or the other, you'll feel a relief on the side that doesn't have the weight. So one arm's going up and it's all like, oh, no problem. This arm's got a little bit heavier weight, and your brain, again, it's going to feel some relief from that, and it's going to help you to maybe push yourself to keep going. So think about doing that. If you're doing something maybe with 2 and then you want to go down to 1, you can do the switcheroos each time. Same thing with bringing it in front of my body. I could go up, down, switch, up. And so now nothing in this hand, down, switch. And now nothing in this hand. And so I'm just doing our arm raise. We've done an arm raise like this before with weights and things and with no weight, but adding in that little switch is a big deal. I could also switch it up top in front of me. So I reach up and hand it off in front of my body. Let's go for about 10 of these. Here's 10, 9, and you got to get both arms up. Try to get them up kind of at your eye level. If you can get them up there, imagine there's like a laser beam coming out of your nose and you're trying to go up and over that laser beam. You got a picture going right over your nose. And so when you reach up, try to get it over that laser beam. 2 more, 2 and 1. Nice. Now, what's cool about the beach too is that when you start to get an exercise like that, this is what starts to lead you to kind of like what Byron does when he's tossing his sandbag and kind of tossing it and catching. The good thing about this is if I drop it, it's okay. I'm wearing a huge sandbox. So if you have a chance to during the summertime, come out to the beach, work on something using the beach rock, and it's a lot of fun. Plus, also you don't have to worry about making a mistake, which is even one of the best parts about it. So, all right, I have 2 exercises that I want to show. What time is it? 2 exercises that I want to show. Exercise A or exercise B?
134.
Okay, perfect. Do we want to do exercise A first or exercise B first?
A.
A, okay, good. That's good.
Hey,
Everybody, this is what let me show you what we're going to do for exercise A. And what exercise A is going to be building a rock stack. So I'm going to build a rock stack while I'm in a plank position. So I'm going to find, let's give it a challenge. Let's make it for a 6 rock stack. So the first thing I have to do is go collect flat rocks. You want flat rocks so they can make like kind of a good a good platform for the ones below. If a rock's too round like this, it'll be really, really tough to build the rock stack. So I have 3 right here. Here I have a rock number 4. That one might be tough to work with. Here's that's a tough one, but I'm gonna try it anyway. So I'm gonna pick a couple tough rocks to work with, and let's see. I feel like about, oh my gosh, probably right here on top of this plant. Oh my gosh, everybody, talk about a plank that you want to do well. So I'm going to do a plank over the top of this little spiky bush plant right here. So I got to keep my body above it. I don't want it to fall down on it. All right, now I have a bunch of rocks that I've collected right here. So the game with this one, and this is something you might watch now and try to do later on. You could do this with blocks. You could do this with Legos. You could do it with rocks. You can do it with whatever you want to do, whatever you can stack on top of each other. But the name of the game is to try to get, let's see if I can get 5, maybe 6 rocks to balance, but I'm going to do it in the plank position. So if you want to do a plank with me, I'm going to be doing a hand plank. You can do an elbow plank, or you can do the elbows up abdominal squeeze. So this is going to be a core exercise. And so let's get ready, everybody. Here we go. In 5, 4, let's see how long it takes me to. 3, 2, and 1. So I'm going to go up into the plank position. Ooh, I got a lot of little spikies right there, so I'm going to have to move those out of the way. There we go. So first I got my plank position set up, and now I got to find my first rock that I want to use. Oh, and I just got spikies in my hand. There we go. So there's 1 rock down. Let's see if I can get this rock. Here's rock number 2. I'm going to switch over to this arm. Here's rock number 3. Oh my gosh, here's rock number 4, maybe. All right, oh, here we go for rock number 5. So I got 5. That was my goal. Let's see if I can get 6. I got 6. And now for the big icing on the cake, try for 7. Oh no, it fell down. So that's what's kind of neat about this game. Now I'm going to try that again. But you can see I'm still holding this plank position. And that's part of the idea, is to get myself to kind of not focus on doing the plank. I want to focus on trying to build this little rock stack. Oh, this is tough. It's tough, and I'm right above the spiky bush. Oh, and I can't get that way to go, so I'm going to switch it out. And we don't know. Who knows how long I've been doing the plank for, but my body's feeling it, and I don't want to quit. I want to at least try to get back to 5. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to get back to 6. Let's see that I get it. Oh, almost. I got 6. Should I try for 7? Oh my gosh, I got to try. Oh, I got it. Nice job. So, oh, now I can kneel down. So I don't know how long that took me. That's the whole fun part about doing this game, where you're building the rock stack while you're in that plank position. That might have been 1 minute, maybe 2 minutes. I'm not sure. But whatever it was a lot of fun. I got my rock stack built. I had a challenge for myself that was first 5, then it became 6, then it became 7. And I really accepted that challenge and said, you know what, I think I can do that. So even when it fell down, I went back again. And that's what fitness, that's what we're doing with our workouts, everybody. We want to find a really good challenging level. And that's the level we want to strive to beat. It's the level we want to strive to improve on. So what I'm doing now, everybody, is I'm collecting a couple more rocks. I have 4 kind of small rocks right here. And what I'm going to do now is, now that I've built this little rock stack, is I'm going to move far away from it, and I'm going to do 5 squats. And then I'm going to throw 1 rock. I'm going to try to knock the rock stack down. Now, what we can do with this game is, every time I do 5 squats, I then get to throw a rock. And if I don't knock it down, I also get to come in a little bit closer. And if I don't knock it down, eventually I'll be right here in front of it. So this is a game you can play with friends. Again, you can play this with blocks. You could use all kinds of things for the throwing object. But I'm going to go back here. I'm going to create a challenging distance for myself. So this is going to be, I'm pretty
Time back 140.
nice, nice. So I'm pretty far back right here. Can you still see me a little bit?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do 5 squats, and then I'm gonna, ooh, look at this helicopter coming by. Look at this.
Helicopter time.
Wow. Everybody, that was pretty neat. There's a helicopter on one side, there's a train on the other side. So that's what we got to do, the helicopter with our arm, and then we got to do the train with our shoulder. All right, so we're gonna go 5 squats, and then we're gonna try to throw a rock and see if we can knock down the rock stack. And we're gonna go right here. So here's squat 1. Here we go. 2. We got some waves coming in. 3, 4, and 5. All right, now I'm gonna take my aim, try to hit this rock, try to knock it down. Oh, I did not knock it down. So now I get to come 1 step closer. So I'm gonna come right over here. And again, I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I was close on that one, but I did not knock it down. So now I get to come a little bit closer. So now I'm right here. So now I'm up to already, this is squat number 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, it went right over the top, everybody. So now I get to take another step closer. And I have a pretty small rock here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if I can get it. What do you all think? Oh, I knocked it down. Nice. So again, that's a game that me and my buddy Cole, me and my buddy Landon, we used to really like playing down on the beach. We do this in the sand. We would try to build a 7 rock stack, was actually a pretty good rock stack. And it's a lot of fun. So if you're ever going to the beach, you know, a lot of people sometimes they're just laying around in the sand, and that's nice. That's good and relaxing. But there's also exercises, there's things you can do at the beach that are kind of neat, and they're kind of unique to the beach. Oh, I wish you could see this. Okay, we got to see if I can show you all this. Baby ducks. Let's see if you can see the baby ducks. So look right there, there's the mama duck. And then there's 3 baby ducks right over there across the waterway. Oh my gosh, they're going behind. It looks like they have a little home behind the rocks, and they're over there hanging out, just being little baby ducks. And there's another duck over there that's eating. Look, his feet are up in the air, and there's ducks all along the side of the wall over there. So pretty neat, everybody, when you get a chance to get out into town, get out in the community, especially here in San Diego. There's so many things.
The water break, please.
Ooh, good call. Good call. Water break it up. All right. I'm bummed about my lifeguard towers not being here, but I'm happy about this workout. This has been fun so far. Let's have a sip of water, and then we can bring up a team leader. And if you all want to go on a beach walk, we can go on a more beach walk. If you want me to come up with some more beach exercises, I can do that. And also, if we have some leadership on here, we can try to bring some leadership up. So, well, let's let Karen and Sophie kind of make a decision, and we'll go with that.
I think a beach walk sounds really nice.
Yeah.
Karen, what do you think?
Yeah. What did Nick say, Sophie?
Hold on, give me a second.
I
I think, Nick, are you saying probiotics, or what are you trying to say? I'm gonna unmute you, then you can say it.
Prebiotic.
Oh, so John, he's asking,
Mhm.
what does prebiotics do for your body?
Yeah.
Well, so prebiotics and probiotics, they even have what's called peribiotics, but they're all for the bacteria and the good health of your stomach. And so sometimes if your doctor recommends prebiotics, it's because they're trying to improve the kind of the balance within your stomach. So within your stomach and your small intestines, there's a lot of bacteria that's really good for our bodies that helps us break down food and make sure that we're doing everything correct with it. And so sometimes the prebiotics can help give you an advantage with that. Normally, it's something that your doctor will tell you that they think you should maybe try to start taking prebiotics. You don't need to take it necessarily unless you've been probably told to. Same thing with the probiotics. You know, a lot of probiotics are really popular nowadays, but some folks don't need to take the extra probiotics. They're getting enough in their diet. Everybody, the baby chickens or the baby ducks are right in front of us, and they're hiding behind their mom, and it's super cute. And oh, look at this duck. He's coming out honking at us. I don't think they want this. They're like, you know what? You need to, this is our lagoon, and they want to enjoy it. They don't want us. I don't think they want me going in the water. So we won't go in the water. So let's go ahead and go down the beach a little bit, everybody, and we can kind of check out the scene. Nick, if you want to talk a little more about it too, remind me on the Friday Night Fitness Social, and we can bring up a video or two, and we can learn all about the probiotics and the prebiotics and the peribiotics and all the biotics, and we can kind of really understand if you think it's something that you want to take and if you need it, and if you think it's something that might help you with your goals, because I know Nick's got goals. Everybody here has goals, and I really enjoy that. Do we want to maybe have Nick come back up and take us through some breathing? Oh, look, a surfer just wiped out. Oh my gosh, wipe out. There's the
Was it a
board.
party wave?
It wasn't, not for her. No, she got wiped out on that one. But look, she's going right back out, everybody. That's what I love about surfers. And, you know, look at this girl out here. She's learning to surf. There's another girl learning to surf over there. And they are going out there. And even though they might be even a little bit scared, they're trying their best.
Oh, Nick's doing surfing stuff.
Oh, nice. And when they get wiped out,
Swimming.
they don't give up. Everybody, it's impossible to see. I wish you could see it. But about half a mile or a quarter mile out there, it looks like there's a dolphin feeding frenzy. There's dolphins and pelicans diving into the water.
Butterfly.
Back swim.
Backstroke.
Oh,
Yes,
nice. Nick's got the swimming exercises. There's that girl. She's paddling right now. She's faced with a wave.
Get ready, Nick. Get ready, Nick.
She hit it head on. Here we go. Paddle some more, Nick. Here comes another wave right at you. Oh, she's going to turn around and try to catch it, everybody. Here she goes. The wave's breaking. It's coming to her. She's paddling. She's paddling. Oh, and she's almost caught it, but she stopped paddling. Oh, no. Let's see if we can find somebody who's getting a wave. So remember, everybody, the trick when you're surfing is you have to keep paddling. Here goes another girl trying to catch a wave, and oh, she didn't get that wave. But these girls keep going back out. That's what is really impressing me, is they just keep going back out, trying for more and more waves. And again, remember, it's just water. So if you're afraid of it, you don't have to be, because a lot of us, we're familiar with being in water. You know, a lot of us, that's how people get cleaned up.
Back joke.
Oh, Nick's doing the back.
Elbow back joke.
Are you doing backstroke, Nick?
Yeah.
Now go up and over.
Good job, Nick. Nick's keeping it going. We're on a little beach walk here. You can see we're moving down there.
One paddle.
Is it doggy paddle or friend paddle?
Now he's jogging.
Doggy.
Nice. Nick's got us moving down the beach.
Oh, paddle and with elbow.
No, are you doing jogging, Nick?
1:50 p.m.
We have 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Awesome. Nice. We'll go to another workout spot.
Big arms, Nick. Big arms. There we go. All the way up. Butterfly.
Oh, look, there's a guy over here balancing on one leg.
Oh, dang.
Wow, look at this guy.
I
This
need.
guy's balancing on one
I
leg.
need.
And
I
behind-
need.
Nice, Nick. Keep it going.
Okay, Carla.
Carla, want to do some leadership?
I said Wednesday's probably better because we're running out of time.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she wanted to jump up and do one thing, that'd be okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, we have 10 minutes.
Okay. Is that
Yeah.
okay with you, Nick?
Yeah.
Carla, do you want to do some weights for a couple minutes?
Like quick.
Yes.
Okay.
Are we removing Nick?
Just leave them on.
Okay. Okay, Carla.
Ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna do the arm press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we're going to do up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're going to do again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Done.
Good job. Thank you.
I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Bye.
Nice job, Carla. Everybody, let's do one more exercise. And this was the first one that we had when we were coming down. But let's go ahead and go up the stairs. And we'll finish up the workout at top with the breathing motto. And we'll go up the stairs. So like I said, Cole used to go up and down these stairs 10 times in a workout. So he would be going up, and then he would walk down, and then he would run up. And just like that bird, he would go as fast as he can. And that bird almost got caught in the waves, but the bird flew away. So let's go ahead. We're going to walk over this way. Here's one more kind of nice look at the ocean while we're moving back. And everybody remember, if you want to try to come to the ocean, just like Nick and Carla and Sophie and Chris Hill and so many of our friends kind of know, that every month we do an ocean hangout up here by where I am. And you can come and join us with the ocean hangout called Waves for All. And it's a whole lot of fun. Here we go, sir. All right, here we go up the stairs. All right, everybody, let's get ready for the high knee step or the high elbows. And we're going to be going up the stairs with the ocean behind us. We have 4 flights of stairs here. There's one. And then we're going up the next one. Big high knees, high elbows. Keep it going. We're going up. We're going up. We got 2 more to go. They're not too. Here we go. Going up again. High elbow. Knee. Up. Come up. Let's to the top. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, everyone. Great job. Are we going to have me do the breathing motto? Here by the tree.
I'll be you and Nick 1 and
And Nick.
2.
Let's do it, Nick. Let's do the breathing motto 1s and 2s.
But you do one, I do two.
Okay. I'll do one, you do two. Are you ready to do the count?
Yep. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and
Breathe in the good.
breathe out the bad.
Breathe in the happy.
And breathe out the bad.
Breathe in your best.
And breathe out the good.
And breathe in your power.
No other we might strength the good foot on when they were done.
Nice job. That's right, everybody. Nick's coming live from the studio on Wednesday for his July strength test. Did he get stronger in summer? I don't know.
I
Let's
don't
find-
know. Maybe.
Give us the countdown, Nick. Here we go, everybody.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Bye, everyone.